Cool, now that the unboxing is out the way, let's talk about the actual phone itself. So the 15 Ultra, straight off the bat, opening it up, it looks quite premium. It's got like that soft false leather back with a metal frame. I didn't really like the corners. It just felt, I don't have a particular reason, but just holding it, I don't know. I didn't like the corners, but the screen is something I love. And straight off the bat, you can see the massive circular camera bump. It looks wild at first, but it kind of grows on you. It's bold. It's not trying to look like any other phone, I feel like it's not trying to look like an iPhone clone or anything like that, which obviously is something I rate, trying to be different. Holding it next to my iPhone 15 Pro Max, the Xiaomi feels a lot lighter, even though it's packed with more battery, but that seems to be a thing within the Chinese phone market. Surprisingly, it's not slippery, which I appreciate. I don't feel like I'm going to drop it every 5 seconds, and yeah. Like I mentioned before, the screen is gorgeous. It's a 6.73-inch AMOLED with 120Hz LTPO refresh rate. The colors are very punchy, like the colors pop on the screen, and it gets really bright. Like I could see it clearly in direct sunlight. It has like adaptive brightness, which is something I like. Nice feature. And don't get me wrong, my iPhone 15 Pro Max is bright too, but this one hits 3,200 nits, which is just wild in terms of brightness. And the only other phone I experienced with that type of brightness was the Google Pixel Pro, which like it got really bright. And in terms of performance, I would say it's quite good. It's obviously running the new Snapdragon 8 Gen Elite. I don't think I've like used it heavy, like really heavy, so I could see the performance. I did use the phone itself in terms of apps open fast, multitasking feels nice and buttery, and gaming is super smooth. I only played 2 Call of Duty Mobile, but still I won't take away from the iPhone's A17 chip. It's capable, but I just feel like this Xiaomi, it holds its own. Plus, I notice it barely gets warm. Even when I'm editing photos using their in-house editor or CapCut, or even shooting in 4K, I would say it still holds its own. It doesn't get too hot. And yeah, that's a big thing for me, because like I said, coming from using the beta or just using the current iOS system, my phone, it's like it can't manage a lot going on at one time. And now moving on to the battery life, it's been solid so far. It's 5,400 milliamps in there packed, and I think the fast charging is next level though. Sometimes I have to look at the phone and I'll be like, I just put it on charge, why is it gone from 10 to 100 in like 40 minutes? Meanwhile, my iPhone is still crawling at 27 watts, taking its time to charge. So I know over time it could be a good thing. It depends how the battery is designed. But so far, I would say the Xiaomi battery, at moderate use, you could get a good two days before it starts to drop off and say low battery. But even their low battery mode is really good. Like, it lasted me throughout the day. Okay, I would say the main part now, the part that blew me away, honestly, is the camera setup on the Xiaomi 15 Ultra. On the back, you've got 4 Leica lenses. The main sensor is 50 megapixel with a full 1-inch sensor. Ultra-wide camera, 50 megapixel as well. And the front camera, it's funny because I didn't initially check the front camera, but when I was taking pictures of the front cameras, I kept saying to myself, this is really clear, this is really clean, and found out that it is 32 megapixel, which you don't really see front cameras get that. I see 20, I see 10 on some smartphones. But yeah, even when it comes to video, 4K, 8K, there's little features that I like with the camera. You've got movie mode, you've got shoot steady, you've got slow motion. It feels like a lot in terms of what you're getting for a phone in a camera. I know smartphone cameras, they're good enough for holidays, but this is actually like, you can shoot with this. There's pro mode, there's super moon, there's fast shot, which I need to play around a bit more to see what it's really like. But yeah, I'm gonna add a few shots in, show you a bit about the camera, and I might do a whole new vid on the camera, because I took a few comparisons between the iPhone and the Xiaomi, and I'll let you guys decide. But for now, that's a little breakdown, little review so far of the phone. Yes, I do like it. I would say there are some downsides, which I'll make a whole different vid about. But so far, for the most part, yeah.